Closing out this week of PWTB. We can't forget this. Last week we had a video. It was at 2,000 views. Now it's back down to 1.9K, whatever that means. We'll get it back to 2,000. Go watch that video. It was with me and the Auburn fan. We were recapping, of course, the disaster in that game. But that's pretty remarkable, guys. I mean, our previous highest video was only at 900 views, so we doubled that, and it's still increasing, of course. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, 1900 views is insane. Even if it has gone back down from 2000, 1900 is insane. And I can't wait to record more great content with you guys. And I just want to say thank you guys for all you do.
Yeah.
I would like to double down on Jake's comment. I appreciate what you guys do as well. I know Evan obviously goes to school, and I know the podcast is really kind of secondary to school, obviously, but I appreciate the time that he takes out of his schedule to do the podcast with us. Given hour and a half, whatever it is per day. So thank you, Evan, and to Jake. No, thank you as well. You were the one that really got me on the podcast. I appreciate it. I like doing this with you guys every week. So just thank you.
Yeah, and no problem, guys, and especially thank you to you because at work, you work all day. You don't do something like this unless it's fun. So that's the big thing. Like, yeah, we take times out of our days, but we do it because it's fun, right? And but here's before we move on from that, here's my three keys to a big hit video from what I've learned, and we've been on there about a year, right? From what I've learned, the three keys are: number one, guess. You need fresh faces. We got a fresh face, and a lot of people had some stuff to say about his takes in our comments. They weren't too happy about his Auburn takes, but nevertheless, he was substantive. He knew what he was talking about. So guess, titles, and thumbnails. That's how you drive in people if you're looking for a how-to. But what else do I have on my mind? What are you guys' weekend plans? That's one more thing I got on my mind.
Um, I guess just watch the Army Navy game and just watch college basketball all day Saturday, and then obviously the NFL. You got the big game in Atlanta between the Bucks and Falcons. Really for the NFC South, if I'm being honest with you. And then just football in general.
I'm off every Saturday, which is really fun. I get to sit back and watch college football. So I think, this Saturday I'm gonna sit back and watch the Army Navy game. And Sunday, unfortunately missing NFL Sunday because I have to close every Sunday. So missing it is definitely it's definitely not ideal, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's too bad. But the Dolphins don't play on Sunday, so I mean they play Monday night
Right.
this week. So yeah,
Yeah, I close Monday night too, so I'm gonna have to miss that game. So
I'm going to be driving 10 hours on Monday, so I will be listening to the Titans probably lose to the Dolphins, but never know. Never know
yeah.
Mike Vrabel teams. But
Hey, you got Jake and Evan this weekend. Dolphins, Titans. Little bragging rights on the line.
yeah, it kind of sucks because we don't play Miami. We play them every few years, and usually we'd be the favorite. This year, obviously, they're the really good team, and we're 4-8. So and on the
Yeah.
road, so that's
Nine.
probably
Last
not a
time
good
I looked,
recipe. But
last time I looked, the Dolphins were a 14-point favorite, maybe 13 and a half, 13 at this point.
Let's look that up.
So I think that I don't think this game will be that close if I'm honest with you. The Dolphins with their offensive firepower are going to take this game over.
Let's
yeah.
look up what the spread is on this game.
But I
Um,
will say there is a difference. Mike Vrabel is a very good coach. Now, obviously, that doesn't overcome offensive line talent. That doesn't overcome a lot of stuff. The defense struggling, but that matters. So when the Dolphins go into FedEx Field and they beat Washington by 30 points, they're a poorly coached team. The Titans, we're not going to win this game. We're probably not going to win this. I'm going to say probably, but we're not going to win this game, right?
Because the
But
NFL is
when
so
you're looking
predictable.
at that spread, don't take that as a lock because Mike Vrabel's a good coach. That's all I'll say
by the
about
way,
that.
the spread is Dolphins by 13.
13. Okay.
So if I had to predict a score right now, I'd say probably 38-20. I would take the Dolphins to cover 38-20, 41-20, something like that. So Jake, do you have any thoughts on the Titans Dolphins game at all?
Dolphins by a million. Let's go.
We'll see.